Alright, so welcome back to another episode of my original StarCraft campaign. Today we're going to start up the Protos campaign. Protos campaign, the fall. The Zerg Overmind has succeeded in invading the Protos homeworld of Aiur and has embedded itself into the crust of the planet. Now, as the agents of the sinister Overmind spread chaos and destruction across the face of Aiur, the stalwart Protos defenders prepare themselves for the coming onslaught. First strike. Citadel of the new Protos executed 2 days after the Zerg invasion. Antara Adun Aldaris.
I have been sent by the Conclave to serve and counsel you. The former executor, Tassadar, was commanded to halt the Zerg progress in the Terran sector by burning the infested human worlds. Unfortunately, he disregarded his orders and attempted to destroy the Zerg while sparing the Terrans from the flame. Clearly, Tassadar has failed us. You must not. The Conclave has dictated that our first priority is to strengthen our defenses. You must reinforce our outpost in Antioch and make certain that the province does not fall to the Zerg. Your old comrade, Protos Fenix, will meet you there and assist you in this endeavor.
Alright, so first of all, what the hell is a judicator? Basically, in the Protos there is a caste system, or for the Protos there's a caste system, and you're basically born either a Templar, a judicator, or whatever. I think there are more, but I can't just, I don't know. So there would be a phase smith as well, but so they are. He's basically the law, and we are an executor. Of course, well, if you know the split in powers in a state, then it should be the legislative, judicative, and executive. Basically, the one that decides what is the law, the one that enforces the law, and the one that judges based on the law. Here we are basically the executing power. And what you heard about Tassadar, that's something very sad. Tassadar is a really cool guy. We met him actually in the Zerg campaign. Kerrigan fought Tassadar. Now what he was doing, basically he tried to destroy Zerg planets without killing the Terrans, because, well, the Protoss actually don't really have a problem with the Terran forces. But, yeah, as we see it right now, the council is not too happy about it. Now, what do we have to do? Meet Fenix at Antioch, destroy the Zerg base, Fenix must survive. Alright. Fenix, for example, is a High Templar. No, he's not a High Templar, but he's in the Templar caste as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so we have to go right here. We can already see the buildings burning. And I think if we're not fast enough, actually the buildings might burn down. I'm not... I have to stay here. She-yoush! And our greeting at first, this Antara Adun, is basically in memory of Adun. Adun was like a Protoss leader who united all Protoss. Well, you will realize that that is not true, but that's what he is famous for, and why we really honor him always and try to keep him in our memory. Alright, so how do Protoss work? Now, you can see my unit has 3 different things here. First of all, armor, then plasma shields and Psyblades. No, Psyblades damage 16, that's first of all a lot. That's like more than 3 times as much as the Zergling does, or a Marine for that matter. The armor, again, the same as in each other race, but then we have this unique plasma shields. Now you can see here I have like hit points that are white and I have hit points that are green. Usually they would be green, right? Now, you're not stupid, you've already guessed it. The white thing are my shields. And the shields regenerate. But hit points down. So basically each time an enemy attacks, just my shields, yeah, they don't really deal damage as long as I have the time to rebuild or regenerate my units. Here for example, that's why I try to kite those back who don't have shields anymore. So, right here is Fenix.
It is good to see you once more upon the field of battle. Alas, all of our probes were lost in the last Zerg attack, and we had no resources with which to replace them.
So now we have to build probes first. They're like drones essentially, so also nothing really new. Fenix is a bit stronger. You can see 240, 240, 40 damage, 2 armor.
I had intended to construct photon cannons here for defense, but without probes we could not do so.
Yes, I will build photon cannons, but of course the higher priority will be probes as well as minerals. So at first I will just defend. Not E? No. Okay, so they changed several things from the second game. Alright, so another unique thing, this probe doesn't have to build it, it doesn't have to sacrifice itself, but it plants down just this. Alright, that is bad. Plants down like a rift, or it looks like a rift, and then the structure will complete itself. Now, these pylons, you see these blue zones, these circles. Each structure that wants to produce something has to be built inside a blue zone, or it is unpowered, as is this thing. I did not realize, otherwise I would have put my first pylon down there. In my warp knot. Alright. I also have to destroy a Zerg base eventually, out of some reason. Is building a... Alright, no. So photon cannons are not mandatory that I build them. But of course I will build them regardless. Is it a C for cannon? Yes, it is. Now, we of course have seen these cannons already in our numerous other campaigns.
You've not enough minerals.
But now we see him from the side of the Protos. Where is the Zerg base? Right, so I would left to defend with only cannons right here. Yeah. Two more should be enough. Alright, get my second one ready. Ah, that is bad. Now cannons don't really have that many hit points. I was afraid that you might plant them. So yeah, let me put one here in a forward position. Try to get through right here. Put one down right here. So yeah, you can see it slowly regenerates the shields a bit faster than Zerg heal, I think. At least it feels like it. Buff the Zerg. They're not strong enough already. No, in this game, in the first one, Zerg actually are rather strong. You can, yeah, rush the enemy, basically meaning you can attack them before they can defend. Of course, that won't work all the time. Highly depends, for example, on the map. Is the map big enough for, or too big actually for you to do it? Because if your units take too long to get to the other side, well, they won't be able to destroy anything. Of course. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I can move a unit through. Can I at least move a small unit through? Yes, alright. So I can move through there with berserks. Perhaps I will have to destroy a single of them. Probably this one. Yeah, this Zealot will die. And why will he die? Because I will send him to die. I want him to scout a bit. Alright. Because somewhere has to be a Zerg base. Alright, probably up left right here. Because they're... Alright, yes. Pretty much there. Come on, the circling. I will catch the circling. Alright, sad. Oh, alright. So, in German these things are called warp knot. That's why I... Oh, like, of course they're not called warp knot, but warp knoten. But it would translate to warp knot. I mean, you knew that I meant that, right? You're not stupid. Actually, I can upgrade the plasma shields, then everyone will get stronger shields. Even my buildings, can I have one? Will get stronger plasma shields. Tell me. Okay, several thousand resources left. That's good. Ah. Of course. Now pylons grant not just these energy zones, but also, how is it called? Supply. And of course, like basically an overlord or a depot for the Terrans. Yeah, they're my nice structure that will grant me the ability to build in more units. Or warp in, basically. This build in. What? Well.
My life for Aiur.
My life for Aiur. Well, that might very well be reality soon. Now you can see this attack wave did not manage to hurt my structures. Like here, 22 out of 100. But like there's attacked my energy shields, but as long as there won't be constant attacks, they should be able to regenerate them.
I long for combat. I have returned, awaiting instructions. You've not enough minerals.
Alright. Now this is the forge, basically a structure where I can make a lot of upgrades, not all of them, but the most. Most of them. I mean, look at this. Already back to 50. Dealing 20 damage, meaning the two of these together one-shot a Zergling. Of course, that's no longer a one-shot, but yeah, I hope you're getting where I'm coming from, because that's just, yeah, not for them. Oh, I can make Dragoon, like these are called Dragoons, these are Zealots. He basically is a Zealot for now. I know. For the last of my... Alright, no, I actually haven't built one yet. Alright. Let's see. I will wait for another attack wave, probably, and then move out. I like Protos. Here I will build a few reinforcing berserks. No, they're not called like that. Alright, again, these would be called berserks in Germany. Oh, berserker. That gets me way too often. Alright, so my spider-like creatures, of course, I know, only 4 legs, so not spiders, but I still think they move a lot like spiders. Yeah, already? That was what I wanted to say. Alright, so I will try to not rebuild or not build any more. Fuck. That was stupid. Alright, so here would be a second base for me. Alright. So Protos units in general have a lot of HP, deal a lot of damage. Well, and apparently sometimes just wander off. Also a very important trait. Now, I would love I could just punch out of them or something. Destroy the hive cluster. Alright, now... yeah, this is a rather easy mission, I assume. Now I've upgraded them, so you can see they still have 60 shields. Getting another one. I think they actually like an armor. I'll have to look into that. Oh, my blades aren't finished yet. Oh, well...
You know, Executor, although we two have marched across hundreds of worlds together, I never imagined that we would be fighting on Aiur. The Zerg are indeed worthy foes.
No. The Zerg always, the Protos always like, this pride, this... yeah, they're a very pride group of people. The Templar, basically the fighter caste. They are all about this honorable fight. They want to die in a glorious battle. Yeah, just like the delusional humans. Alright, we'll play at least another one. Let's see, perhaps a video? No, Into the Flames, Citadel of the Executor, the following night.
Entaro Adun, Executor. Your defense of Antioch has restored my faith in the Templar caste.
Right.
I admit that Tassadar's desertion had shaken my faith.
Indeed, Alvarez. I would hope that the
Artanis
would put more faith in their Templar brethren.
Tassadar, where have you
Be
been?
silent, Judicator. There is no time to waste. I have much to tell you. As you know, the Zerg vanished after the fall of the Terran world of Tarsonis. And though the Conclave bid me return home, I was compelled to remain. A powerful psionic call drew my attention to a remote barren world named Char. Apparently the call was answered by others as well. For upon Char, I encountered those who were once our brethren, the Dark Templar.
Consorting with the Fallen Ones is heresy.
Enough! Hear me, Executor, for I have learned much from the Dark Templar prelate, Zeratul.
He's a cool guy.
Controls its minions through agents called Cerebrates. Strike down the Cerebrates, and the swarms will surely fall. Executor, Tassadar may be right. If you can keep the Zerg occupied, my force may be able to penetrate their perimeter and slay the abomination.
I pray we can trust you, Tassadar. Already I can sense the taint of the Fallen One's influence on your mind. You must return to Aiur at once.
My concern is for the safety of Aiur, not the judgments of the Conclave. I will return when the time is right.
Alright, first of all, you might have heard the Fallen Ones, once I said, like, Adun, yeah, basically put together all the Protos. I already said that's not quite true, because they are the so-called Dark Templar. Basically what they... So I have to explain a bit more. All Protos are connected by, like, sort of the color, it's called. Basically by their nerve strings, they can feel the emotions of all the other Protos. Who brought that to them was Adun. Like, that's what they united them, right? But there were several who didn't want this connection because, well, there are several reasons. They didn't want it. And they severed their nerve cords at the back. They look like hair, but actually the nerve cords, maybe you've seen them in one of the cinematics, the later cinematics. Adun and all the other Protoss that still had them called them blasphemists, and now they split again the Protoss society, and yeah, they're heretics. They've been expelled and slaughtered everywhere, and now they're hiding at a planet. We might find out where it is. Perhaps, I've no idea. Right, so again, Protoss are not united, but split. Now we have to attack the Zerg Zerbret, and you see Tassadar, I think he's a cool guy, but he was like helping the Dark Templar. That is why the Conclave or the Judicator just said, like, that's blasphemy. You may not ever interact with them unless you, well, try to kill them. So let's get started. We have to distract the Zerg while Fenix gets into position. Kill the Zerg Zerbret. Fenix must survive. Alright. So 15 minutes I have basically to survive. First structure you will always need to build in Protoss is a pylon. If you already have a pylon, then the warp knot is the follow-up building. You can technically also go for pylon forge. The forge enables you to build photon cannons. Might be a well. Actually, I'm going to do this. Let's see if it works out, or how it works out. To do this, I need A, more minerals, and B, a bit of scouting to see from where they can attack me. Alright. Yeah, Zerglings in the same number or lower number basically have no chance against my Protoss units. Well, one of my zealots is as expensive as 4 of these Zerglings, so it would be very bad if they could just overrun me. So I have to defend at 2 positions basically. Ah, right. This one and this one.
Not enough minerals.
All right. Each cannon costs 150, so yeah, we can look at the stats of a cannon in a second.
Honor guide me.
Now here it's called an assimilator, not an extractor or a refinery, because, well, it's fun messing with players, right? So why should we all... I mean, it could all be extractors. Let's face it, they're all extractors. Why don't we just call them like that? No, perhaps I'm Zerg biased.
I long for combat.
Alright. Now here is no Zerg unit will come through here, basically. Now the gateway will go here, this and here. Now I will not entirely close this one, I will just defend it, so that my units can still move out. So we'll just put down 2 cannons, one here, and, well, put units in position. Now you can put down a shield battery in your unit, structure, not your unit. But I'm not a fan of those. Like, they're great out of battle, but in battle I think they're quite useless. So that's different in the second game, but first one I just don't like shield batteries.
I long for combat.
No.
I am needed.
I'll be there in a second. Again, I have to do something. So I'm back. Ooh, I could have seen my whole person. And I return to game, or yeah, opening a warp rift at the moment. I like the names. So it's called a rift, so I did not just make that up. That's great. Gangora! Somewhere there are Zergs. Unburrowing. Alright, again, no harm done, essentially, like... Did I send the probe to mine? The one with... And yeah, I'll build 2 more. We'll build another pylon. Can I? Alright, so I can't build better structures right now. That's sad, but alright.
My life for Aiur.
Press F for more upgrades. Ooh, gotcha there. No, F. The forge is on F. That's the hotkey for it. Like E, F. Hello? Oh, B. Wow. So, like that. But I don't need another forge, of course.
You have not enough minerals.
I have not enough minerals, oh no. So let's get the damage upgrade. Usually you could say the damage upgrades are better. Because, so let's say your unit lives a bit longer, right? So let's say it takes one more hit. It still needs the same time to destroy the enemy, right? So basically what you do is you survive one hit longer, but if the enemy still kills you, that didn't help with anything. Now if you have a damage upgrade, you usually can kill the enemy unit before it gets as many hits off, perhaps 1 or 2 hits less from the enemy. And therefore you should usually get the damage upgrade. Usually, I'm going to say. Now, why do I still get armor upgrades first? Well, the damage upgrade is only for my zealot. Basically, it would be for Dark Templars if I could build them, but I can't. Oh, fuck it. So, because I can't, it's only for my zealots, and the ground defense is for my zealots as well as my dragoons, and that is basically why I would prefer getting the ground upgrades. Oh, still the ground upgrades. The ground armor upgrades.
I long for combat.
Ouch. No idea what they're saying. Like, I can speak a bit of Protos, right? So, speak. Now, I understand several things they say. They're always just like one-liners, of course. But I have no idea what this Kiush means. But mainly I built that to see how much more damage they do. I think they deal 18 damage with upgrades. But I want to see it myself. 18, right. So I'm good. I'm a genius, probably. Something like. Now I can't make better upgrades out of some reason.
We are in position. I await your orders.
Alright, so I just get an army. Yeah. So these Revengers are really, really strong. Don't get me wrong here. But I'm not the biggest fan of them. How much more do I have queued up? Alright. That, for example, is not something I usually should or would do. Right. Hold. Alright. Let's attack. Here's an incoming attack wave at the moment as well. That's perfect.
We are under attack. House. You must construct additional pylons. Upgrade complete. Have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for combat. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. For Adun. I have returned. Honor guides me. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Awaiting instructions. Protos Swarm. Honor guide me. Have engaged the enemy.
I hate the AI.
Receiving. Awaiting instructions. She house.
Because they
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
apparently didn't realize that they can just go outside right here.
Make use of
You fucking idiot, you moron! Alright. So I'm going to babysit you now, right? You fucking stupid dragoon. Alright, so here everyone is dead. So I have to deal the damage with my forces.
honor guide me. For Adun transmitted. I long for combat.
Angora!
Executor.
Just gets rid of this stuff so fast. Destroy them. And you catch these new units once they pop. Now these things, they're not that strong. Of course, they don't have hit points. No attack. Hit points they have. But the thing why they take so long to destroy is because, well, they have 10 armor. So basically each... I should really focus more on my hero units, right? You know what that means. So basically I destroyed all that. I shouldn't talk as much. No, that's not true. Alright. So, now, I will just fast forward this, basically. Here. Now, if you ever struggle with a mission a lot, or it's just too long for you to complete, this is a beautiful cheat for that. Like, you know what would happen? I would have just needed to destroy this. So let's see. Higher ground, Citadel of the Executed 2 hours later.
Executor, I please most dire. The cerebrate that we thought we had killed has arisen again. The creature's power has reincarnated despite the considerable damage we inflicted upon it. Even now, the cerebrate drives its brood in preparation for their next offensive.
It is as I feared. It was folly to believe Tassadar could be trusted. The Conclave will not soon forget his wanton betrayal. Nevertheless, we must stand resolute, for attacking defenseless cerebrates is not the way of true Protos warriors. We shall overcome the entire swarm with the might and the fury that is our heritage. Executor, we shall lead our main strike force to the province of Sion, which has fallen to the Zerg. It's time the Zerg felt the wrath of the sons of Aiur. Praetor Fenix will remain here with a small detachment and guard Antioch from any further assaults.
Adun be with you, Executor. Bring swift death to the enemies of Aiur.
Now, it didn't work. We would destroy usually this cerebrat at the end, but it just gets reincarnated. Now, if you've watched the Zerg mission, you know that happens technically to all cerebrats that die, but if a Dark Templar kills them, it is not what happens. Well, we didn't knew, and actually Tassadar didn't knew either. So yeah, that was bad. Now of course we leave our poor Phoenix undefended. Oh, I can build starport units right now. Ah, that is great. Great news. So my mission was to destroy... Right. How are they called now? Scouts, alright. They're called scouts. Then let's use them for what the name indicates they're good for. Alright, now. Alright. In a sec. Oh, I was fast enough.
Acknowledged. It will be done. Kios. Locus acknowledged. Locus acknowledged. Kios. It will be done. Locus acknowledged. Kios. We are under attack.
Ah.
Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Shogun. I long for combat. Honor guides me. For Adun. Awaiting command.
Alright, so I would have to defend the whole flank right here. I won't be able to do that effectively. I will defend at home.
Locus acknowledged.
Alright, I have to be careful, not that I like build too many defenses and then have no minerals left. We wouldn't want that to happen, right? Right. Alright, okay. So we'll build 10 more maximum.
You have not enough minerals.
9 more.
You have not enough minerals.
Eight. Seven.
Locus acknowledged.
6.
You have not enough minerals.
5.
You have not enough minerals.
4. 3 and 2, and then I will stop first. I'm happy with that right now. I gotta put one here. And another one here, right now. Alright, so.
You have not enough minerals.
Of course I do. Shut your mouth.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
100, they're always so expensive. Alright. Los Moritage. Now, something I can show you, if I'm fast enough, yeah, I should be, is that they deal a ton of anti-air damage. Like, here I can easily hunt down this overlord. How much do they deal? 28 anti-material miss. It's really strong.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is it? Why? Alright. Alright, so I will get a Starfleet out, basically like lots of scouts, and then attack with them. What I still can start up is the plasma shields. Now, of course, they're also the most expensive upgrade, because every unit requires these shield upgrades. All the others are just ground upgrades. Here, air upgrades. Now, what does Citadel of a Dune? upgrades are in the Citadel of Adun? I don't know anymore. Force should be about perfect. Yes. All right. Oh. Here is my first starport, and probably my last, at least for short time. As long as I don't find more Vespine, I don't think I can produce from several. No, 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 no. Alright, you saw these were Scourges. They two-shot my poor little scouts, I think, or perhaps three, now that I see it. At least, they deal a ton of damage. That's what I'm going at. I could probably snipe them before they reach me, but I don't want to risk it. Actually, you know what? I can afford 8 zealots. If I build 8 more zealots, I have a 12 stack together with them. I always like that. Like, you can have 12 picked at the same time. Shield upgrade finishes up right now. Teleport successful. That's something I like to hear. Perhaps we can actually build from 2 starports.
Awaiting command. It will be done. Chaos. My life for Aiur.
Oh fuck, of course. That had to happen, right? Because I am stupid sometimes. Just sometimes.
Boss, I serve.
I'm actually rather smart, but, well, even though I am smart, sometimes make mistakes, right?
My life for Aiur.
Alright.
I long for combat. I long for combat.
Did I lose one?
My life for Aiur. On that calls.
Apparently I lost one, probably just ran in or something.
You have not enough minerals.
Holy shit, do they cost a lot of minerals. That's something I did not realize. Alright. So we will definitely manage to get out a 12 stack, but that's not good. I did not realize they were that mineral heavy. Actually, before I start the next up right here, I want to have the air armor. because it takes a very long time. I would rather go one of them, or maybe even both, without producing anything for a few, maybe perhaps a minute or something. But they are very important. So. And I want to have always 400 minerals left to be able to build a nexus. If I manage to clear out a mineral spot, I bet somewhere is one, but I just can't find it at the moment.
You must construct additional pylons.
Of course.
Additional pylons.
Why wouldn't I need to construct additional pylons, huh?
Teleport successful. Awaiting command. Standing by. It will be done. Awaiting command. It will be done.
How much damage do they do to ground? Just 9. They're basically like a Hydralisk without upgrades. Or no, like a Mutalisk actually. Maybe I think a Hydralisk actually deals more damage.
Awaiting command. Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Kills.
Like, that's like a depleted Vespine Geyser. Or a destroyed one.
Contact.
Can't farm from that.
Kills. It will be done.
Your minerals, yes, alright. Oh, that is perfect.
Teleport successful.
You have not enough minerals.
That saves me my fucking butt.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Locus acknowledged.
Where?
Locus acknowledged.
Oh, probably some buried units right there.
Upgrade complete.
Kilrod. Kilrod.
Alright.
Not enough minerals.
What man calls, thus I serve.
Alright.
Kilrod.
That's going good. Good so far. I was scared for a bit. But right now, it's all working out very well. Ah, that one got hit once. Then not this one. Yeah, of course. Okay, okay.
Teleport successful.
Actually, I need
Teleport successful. Contact. Kilrod.
Right here. Perhaps like 2 more probes out here to help harvest some minerals. Like, I don't want to build too many of them. Right.
Contact. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
No, I don't need that. I want to build the citadel of Adun, is it? Yes. Again, our like savior for the Protos. Big hero.
Upgrade complete. Successful.
So what can I do for upgrades inside here? Faster salad movement. Alright, that is actually quite strong, but not what I was hoping for. Alright, that's not strong enough for me to do it immediately at least. So I want to have like 2 fleets. Perhaps I can actually scout ahead already with those a bit.
Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Chaos. Locus acknowledged. Chaos. Teleport successful. Locus acknowledged. Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Joran. Standing by. Chaos. Teleport successful. Locus acknowledged.
Alright. Uh-oh. Alright. Back off. Back off.
Locus acknowledged.
Did I actually just lose one? Alright, you know what? Yeah. You're dead.
Locus acknowledged.
But see, let's see. Perhaps you can still kill things.
Awaiting command. Joran. Joran. Teleport successful. Engage the enemy. What now call?
Alright.
Shogun, it will be done. Contact.
After they are finished. Of course I need to construct additional pilots, not distract. Wasn't focused there. Usually I should be able to build them in advance.
Contact. Locus acknowledged. Awaiting command. Chaos. My life for Aiur. It will be done. Under attack. Chaos. It will be done. Awaiting command. Standing by. Locus acknowledged.
Alright.
Successful.
Perfect.
Shogun, it will be done. Upgrade complete. Honor guide me. Go, Kola. Thus I serve. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Awaiting command. Shogun. Contact. Chaos. My life is acknowledged.
Alright, so
Contact.
this bastard dares to destroy my buildings.
Chaos.
You will regret that.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing by. Locus acknowledged. My life for Aiur. Awaiting command calls.
Let's see what they can do.
Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Awaiting command. Locus acknowledged. Awaiting warriors have engaged the enemies. Engage the enemy. My life for Aiur. Standing by. Shogun. Awaiting command. It will be done. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Locus
Alright. So 2 of these flying squadrons deal a lot of damage. We will actually build up a third because my units are getting very low at the moment. Right. Alright, so we destroyed basically the entire red player. Wanna see? Oh, it's not depleted yet. Perhaps this one was acquired later. Should be a worse position, so maybe it has more. It actually has more. Alright. I suppose they were like hiding somewhere. I'm not sure if this even was the entire player. So
Acknowledged. It will be done. Chaos. It will be done. Locus acknowledged.
alright.
It will be done.
So here are a few mineral patches I could acquire. Actually would probably not be a bad idea, that's what I wanted to say. So, even more minerals, a whole base.
Additional pylons.
Construct conditional pylons. Well, alright. Could I queue one up behind that one? Ah, that makes just no sense. Alright. Alright. I say alright a lot.
Standing by. Contact. Standing by. It will be done. Locus acknowledged. It will be done.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, so that should have been the base. And with that, I think we will end the video. Yeah. So, see you probably tomorrow. Definitely, actually.
Antioch is under attack by overwhelming Zerg forces.
Who would have thought?
You must hold your position for as long as possible. Fight on, brave Fenix, and know that the gods watch over you. Entaro Adun.
Ah, big help, right? Getting told to just hold on. Alright, so, on that glorious note, I will end today's video. Yeah, you will see another video tomorrow. Till then, stay tuned. Like and subscribe, yeah, alright, no. You won't see that yet, stop, bye!